It's been a difficult past few weeks in parts of Johannesburg as thousands of residents have had to contend with dry taps. Although there's been signs of improvement over the past few days, there are many residents who still don't have water until today, from boreholes to water tankers, and in some cases, to no water at all. These were the lived realities of some of the residents of Johannesburg. Take a listen.
I need to say that this has been going on for years. This is no new phenomenon. We've always held out. We have made plans. This last time, we have been without water for nearly 4 weeks, for nearly a month, no water. And you know, you make plans, you get buckets, you wash in a bucket. But when you get sick and there's no water, it becomes like really, really terrible. And that is why when it was raining last week, I decided I don't have water, I'm going to wash my hair in the rain. And that is what we did.
It's really hard, it's hitting people hard. And I think that the thing that's most heart-wrenching is when you hear about how this crisis is directly affecting people's dignity. You know, for students to say, I'm not going to class because I didn't shower. For schools that are for special learning children, closing because they can't keep the kids in the school. Where grandmothers are using their SASSA grants to pay young people to go fetch water from them for the tanks. Because you can have a water tanker, but do you forget that a lot of the people can't just carry 20 liters up to their houses, you know? So there's this kind of disconnect. The government doesn't understand the real suffering that people are going on in the ground. There are people who are sick, they're elderly. Can they get, you know, not able to flush their toilets, it's unhygienic. There's all these kind of things that make people feel that they're the problem. Like, you know, I can't go to work because I haven't showered. Not that the city hasn't provided the water that I'm paying for.
While the city of Johannesburg, the Gauteng government and the National Department of Water and Sanitation claim that they are working very hard to address the water crisis, residents say there's seemingly no political will.
I think that, you know, there's a solution to every problem. What we need is the willpower to want to do it. And we don't need the political interference in that process. We need the likes of the engineers to do what the engineers are supposed to do. We need the experienced engineers, the retired engineers, there are people putting up their hands saying they're prepared to help. Bring the resources in, bring them in and get things going, let people work. And yes, you can fix it, but the political oversight needs to be there naturally, but they don't need the interference in the process.
During his State of the Nation address, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced the establishment of a task team which he's going to chair to address the water crisis nationwide. They've also allocated about 54 billion rand to address the water shortages in parts of the country. However, Ramaphosa does say, though, that municipalities need to start investing in water infrastructure maintenance. For Eyewitness News, I'm Alfara Mushwana in Johannesburg.